Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We are from Group 3. So today we're going to share about our company's e-portfolio that we have chosen. So here you can see it is our company's official website, which we call Island Travel Agency. So what is Island Travel Agency? Island Travel Agency Sdn Bhd is a travel agency that deals in providing services to tourists who will visit especially the few famous islands in Sabah that specifically we choose. The packages provided will be explained further by my teammates hereafter. So our office is located at Airport Commercial Square, Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, and operates every day except for Saturday, Sunday, or public holiday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So next, we will move on to the next presenter.
So we offer 5 shelter island vacation. First place is Pulau Manukan, Manukan Island, Boss Coral Reef, crystal clear water, white sand beach, and lot of large vegetation. Head the island to do some snorkeling and to explore on the new world of walking trail. Second place, Behar Dulang is a tracker and bird watcher favorite offering fantastic view. Birds are plenty on the island. And Pulau Sipadan. Sipadan Island is regularly featured in the world top 10 dive spot along with other destinations as the Galapaja Island, Raja Ampat and Palau. Pulau Mabul. Scuba diving is the main activity on the island and diving can be done all year round. Among the marine life found here are resorts, starfish, gummy fish, pipers and snake eel. And last job vacation is Pulau Sapi. Island has the best beach in the park and is popular with tourists for the snorkeling and diving activity.
Today, I'd like to present my part, which is on name registration for a company. Island Travel Agency Sdn Bhd was established as a public company limited by shares in line with Section 10(1)(a) of Companies Act 2016. First, in order to name a company, we have to look through few sections in Company Act. For our company, we also look through few acts. First, in selecting a desired name, we refer to section 26(1)(a) of Company Act 2016 is to avoid using a name that is undesirable or unacceptable, like company names which contain identity, elements of religion, nature, objects or purposes. Second, we also look through to company section 261B of Companies Act 2016, like we want to guarantee that our name is not similar with the names of existing companies business that are now already registered or maintained in accordance with the government under SSM. Third, we also confirm with section 261C and D of the Companies Act 2016 by not picking up a name that is identical to a name reserved under this act or name of type which under minister has directed the register. Like we cannot choose a name which is start with a royal name or a king's name. By considering all these section and act, we come to a result that we register our company name as Island Travel Agency because it is memorable and easy to remember. In order to register a company, we need to go through few procedures. Companies conducting business in Malaysia must register with Suruhanjaya Syarikat Malaysia, which is SSM, under the Companies Act 2016. For our company, Island Travel Agency Sdn Bhd, we set up a partnership business that require 2 or more participants. In order to register a business or a name for a business, owners from Malaysia, they have to fill in 2 different forms from SSM, which is PNA 42 form for name registration, while Form A for business registration. The primary criteria for registering a business in Malaysia is that only Malaysian citizens 18 and over are permitted to do so, and the type of business undertaken must not be illegal. Last but not least, to complete the entire process successfully, traders must also submit all the incorporation documents to SSM within 3 months from the date of the company named by SSM.
Next is Company Constitution. Under Company Act 2016, this business structure is considered as a legal document, and this private limited company is allowing its member among director and shareholder to access the internal management equally. In Section 10(2) of the Companies Act 2016, a company is limited by share if the liability of its member is limited to the amount, if any, unpaid on share held by the companies or its member. This is because companies are limited by share where the statutory required to holding and subsidiary company agreement or relationship. Even there are no longer mandatory constitution, island travel agencies still adopting a constitution as part of a good governance because constitution is important to the specific needs at a certain time and anticipate if any challenges in the future, such inconsistency and incomplete of shareholder agreement or relationship issue. That as mentioned in Section 32(1) of the Company Act 2016, a company may adopt a constitution for the company and the adoption shall be by way of special resolution. Next is nature of Island Travel Agency Sendirian Berhad Constitution. Under Company Act 2016, company constitution is known as a legal company that involves the role governing in the relationship and activities of the corporate between director and shareholder. Section 31(3) of the Company Act 2016, if the company has no constitution, the company where the director and shareholders of the company should have the right, power, duty, and obligation as set out in this Act. If the director finds that shareholder has failed to abide by the company constitution, the shareholder may be expelled or suspended from as membership by director if there is breach of the constitution. In other words, the right, power, duties, and obligation in the company describe that the director and shareholder have equally roles to be followed unless modified by the company's constitution permits. In other means, company limited by share is not exactly company that have constitution. By the right of in Company Act 2016, it will create the resolution for the members and the company itself. Besides, this company is required to notify SSM of its decision as the company has optional to do away its constitution that must obtain approval from the shareholders.
Hello, my name is Azwan bin Ahad. My matric number is 72761 and I will present about the characteristic of the company. Island Travel Agency Sdn Bhd is a travel agency dealing in providing service to tourists going to visit specific 5 well-known islands in Sabah, namely Pulau Sipan, Pulau Mabul, Pulau Ponpon, Pulau Langkayan, and Pulau Bukit Dulai. The package provided include transport reservation for land, air, and sea, accommodation, snorkeling and diving facility, visiting local community dwellings, sampling the exotic food, observing local celebration, ritual, and belief. Compared to other travel agencies available in the country, Island Travel Agency Sdn Bhd specifically caters for travelers who wish to visit the world-known island of the coast of Sabah on the island of Borneo. The service provided cater for both local and foreign travelers alike, who travel in group for easy arrangement of the facility to use, organization and preparation of sample celebration, ritual, and belief, so that it can be affordable. As organization costs can be high, with more travelers involved, the cost can be spread evenly in the package. We promise to try to our very best to provide premium service that is second to none and will be well remembered by the traveler for a long time. Next, I will present about the procedure of registering the company. For company to operate legally, it needs to be duly registered under the Company Act 2016. whereby the promoter will submit detail of the company provided for under Section 14, bracket 3 of the Company Act 2016. Under this provision of the Company Act, the name of the proposed company, the status of the company wherever it is private or public, the nature of business and the company address need to be furnished. Before company can be registered, a name search must be made with the register of companies so to determine whether the proposed name for the new company is available and be reserved. Section 27, bracket 1, bracket 4 of the Company Act 2016. Once the chosen company name is verified and approved for registration by the Registry of Companies, the register will issue a certificate of incorporation certificate that the company is incorporated for the date specific in the certificate. Based on Section 17 of the Company Act 2016. The name iIsland Travel Agency Sdn Bhd has been Google searched and has been found vacant and available for use to name a business entity. So our group has made a final decision to use that particular name for our company.
In this part, I would like to present about the relevant laws and authoritative parties in Malaysia that govern the company. The company that we formed is an incorporated company, named Island Travel Agency Sdn Bhd, is bound by the Company Act 2016. In this act, we have few laws. First, Section 20A of the Companies Act 2016. In this section, the members who comprised the company are not obligated by the Companies Act. A corporation has its own legal right and obligation to enforce and exercise. Second, according to Section 20B of Companies Act 2016, the company can continue its operation and existence of a company can be terminated only by the law itself. Next, Section 221(1)(b) of Companies Act 2016. This law is for a company has its right and ability to own property such as land or building in its own name. Next, I would like to present the part which is review one related case that related to the company. Under Section 21(1)(a) of Companies Act 2016, the company may sue or buy suit in its own name. A company may sue to enforce its own right in its own name if any of its right has been taken by someone else. One reported case that related to the company in this case is Force versus Hardbottle. In this case said the plaintiff was one of the shareholders in the company. He sued the defendant, who were the promoter for the company. The plaintiff sought to make the defendant liable for misapplication of the company's property. Therefore, the proper plaintiff was the company itself. I mean the board of director itself. So the rule is known as proper plaintiff rule. So on the other hand, if the company breaches its contract to incurs legal liabilities, the company must be sued. The members cannot be sued for liability of the company.
Okay, that's all from us. Thank you for watching.